everyone, Claudia with Krazy Island Studios. Welcome to another episode of DecoArt Monday. And not that long ago, you guys watched me work on this page, which was kind of working on this page too, because I had just some random paint smears, kind of like, do I have a page with random paint smears going on somewhere? Kind of like this, just random paint, and then I was just like cleaning stencils, doing stuff, and making mess. So basically just layering whatever. And then I started working on this page, but I kind of added those same elements over here of collage and making marks with either your fingers or the sponge, and I kind of, whatever I did over here, I kind of just spread it over here and created this background. And that's what we're going to work on today, is finishing this up. And what I want to do this time is I want to do something that's going to play off of this page because, you know, they're the same. So I want to do something very similar over here, but a little slightly bit different. A little bit different. But I want it to be, I'm going to use the same shapes and the same idea, but I want to do it larger. Can you hear me? I'm talking away from the camera. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm grabbing paint. There we go. So I'm grabbing Quin Magenta because it's my favorite. I love pink and I love teal. So, and then I love the purple that they make when you mix them together. And I'm going to do a very similar page as what I did over here. So I'm thinking I'm going to do my circles. I'm going to do bigger shapes and only 2 of them. And so I'm going to just... And I want to do it with my finger because I want to make sure that it stays a little bit transparent. And I want to do this one because I love those words right there. Yeah. So we'll do that. And then we'd have one more up here. And we'd have one more kind of half coming off down here. And that's it. I'm just going to do these 4. So it's very much this same concept, just larger. I thought it'd be fun. I thought it'd be fun. This is going to be a quick page, folks, because I have so much of the preliminary work done, and now I have extra paint. So let's grab my extra paint journal. Ooh, I like this one's got lots of texture and it needs some pink, so just wipe the pink on there in a couple of places. You can't see what I'm doing. So yeah, I build it up until I get something, and then I make a page out of it. So alright, so that's done. And the background, I still want to use the teal so that it ties in together. So I'm going to do that. And I honestly don't even remember how I created that page, like what tools I used or what I did. And so I'm just kind of making it up again as I go. I want to grab kind of a stiff brush. So this is a Lunar Blender, is that right? Lunar Blender from Princeton Select. It's a 1/2 inch. It's a really nice stiff brush. If you don't have any of these, you can always use like a Catalyst. These are new. I haven't played with these much yet, but oh my gosh, I'm so excited. They have nice stiff bristles as well. And then recently I got these scrub brushes, which excite me, and playing with those. But for now, I'm going to use my Lunar Blender just because I know how it's going to act. And I want to go around these circles. And I'm not going to worry too much if they blend a little because I love the purple that happens when the teal and the magenta meet. So I'm not overly worried about it. And I don't think I'm going to do it to, I don't know, the whole page? Maybe the whole page. Well, yeah, maybe. Maybe lightly over a lot of the page. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, that's good enough. I like it. Oops, grabbed in some of that pink, didn't I? Okay, so next I am going to dry this real quick with my nifty new scary heat torch that I'm using, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I let this dry enough, and now I'm going to come in with the black and draw some circles. I don't think I shook up my black. My black is looking very gray. Do you see that? That's not good. Let's see what color it looks on here. You know what? This might make good shadows. I didn't shake up my black, so it's settled and I'm getting a lot of clear acrylic with not a lot of color, but I can use this to my advantage to create the little bit of shadows around these before I add the lines. So, you know, happy accidents, right? Happy accidents. Okay, so let's go ahead and clean up this black paint that's kind of pointless. And some of you I know are going, well, what do I do if my paint's not separated, right? What do? You just water it down. Just use some watered down paint. It'll do the same thing. I'm just doing it backwards. I'm doing the shadow before I do the lines instead of doing the lines and then the shadow. It doesn't matter how you do it. It'll be okay. Let's try this again with some shook up paint. See what we get. Oh, that's much better. Much better. And I just want to draw. And you can do these sketchy lines that I'm doing right now with a pen. You don't have to do this with a brush. I am attempting for my DecoArt Mondays to use DecoArt products, even if I don't have brushes from them. And I don't have pens yet. They're on their way. They're on their way. I do have some pens coming though. So I'm excited about that. Very, very excited about the pens. I believe I ordered some glass pens, glass writing pens, so I could do like glass painting, but then I thought, hey, why not use it in my journal? We're going to see how they work. I think it'll be fun. So, sketchy, sketchy. Sketchy lines. Okay, that's fun. I like that. Some of this could be a little bit darker shadow, so just run a little bit of extra paint along it. There we go. There we go. That's too much. Too much. Sometimes it gets away from you, huh? Sometimes it gets away from you. Okay, I'm kind of liking that. Kind of liking that. And let's see. Well, that's about the goofiest looking star I've ever seen, but I can't stand it. That's terrible. Let's just fix that. Joys of acrylic, right? You can wipe it off if you don't like it, and it's dry underneath. That's all it has. It just has to be dry underneath. So dry that off a little, and let's try this again. And let's try it better, because, oh, that's terrible. Let's go this way with the star. It would be much better, right? Let's try that again. So much better. So much better. Like, I don't need perfect, but come on, that was bad, wasn't it? That was really bad. Okay, I'm kind of liking that. I have extra black. What are we going to do with extra black? Let's find a page. I kind of want to do, oh, let's use this up. This page is not pretty, so there we go. And I'll just draw some lines with the black since I have a liner brush. Oh, maybe some shapes. There we go. That works. Maybe some more lines. Maybe another flower. Okay, so I used up some of that black, and you know, eventually this will be a journal page. Eventually. Okay, I'm gonna hit this with the heat gun and get it dry. I'll be right back. Okay, so while this is finishing drying, I think this side is looking a little bit bright. I just want it to be a little bit more muted, a little darker. So I think I want to come in with just my fingers. This is just my fingers. Oh, no, that's going to be too much. Maybe not my fingers, maybe a paintbrush. And I want to kind of, this is way too dark. I want to mix a little bit of the teal with the pink and get a little bit of a purple going on around this side. And apparently I got it all kinds of crazy dark over here, but that's okay. We'll just smudge it out until it's the right color. Or the right, what's that word? Darkness. There we go. There's the word. I cannot do this left-handed, not even a little bit. I don't know how I survived carpal tunnel surgery, seeing as that I can do absolutely nothing with my left hand. Nothing whatsoever. So, yeah. Okay, so just bringing a little bit of that deeper, darker color over here. Really love the purple that teal and magenta make. Love it. And just smudge that around in a couple more places. Just so that background's just a little bit more muted. Oh, yep, liking that. Okay, so that's better. Going to hit this with the heat gun so the whole thing is dry, and then we'll finish it up. Okay, so this is moderately dry. I'm going to call it good enough, and we're going to come in with some white with the same liner brush and just add, for starters, a little bit of highlights to some of this. Just, it needs some white. It's probably, you know what, it's going to get some white around here too. I just think it needs it. Okay, so I'm calling it done. I'm calling it done. Yeah, I needed that little bit of white to kind of make it pop because I used the bright yellow over here, and then with the darker magenta, it really needed something to help it kind of pop. So that makes me happy. I like it. It's a cool way to use up some of your excess paint or just play with paint for a while. Like underneath, I had so much fun making these backgrounds of just adding stuff on top of stuff and making marks, and sometimes you just got to play with your paint and do that kind of thing. And then, hey, you know, simple journal pages, it goes by kind of quick. Sometimes you need that just to know that you finished something kind of without it taking hours. And it's fun and I like it, and it's cool. I had a good time. I hope you guys like it, and we'll do something different next time. I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now.